Okay, so this is my submission for Chapter 17 video assignment number 1. We're given these reduction half reactions, and there's 3 parts to this video assignment. So the first part, we're asked which substance is the strongest reducing agent and which substance is the strongest oxidizing agent. So the strongest reducing agent, that is going to be the half reaction that has the smallest cell potential, and the opposite is true for the oxidizing agent. Now it's important to remember that the reducing agent is going to cause something to be oxidized, and the oxidizing agent is going to cause something to be reduced. And here are the respective half reactions for those. Okay, part 2. Which substances can be spontaneously oxidized by B2+. Excuse me. Okay, first we need to ask ourselves what has a smaller potential than B, and we can see here that that's going to be C as well as D, so we know that it's going to be C and D. But just to double check it, we can take our cell potential for B and our cell potential for C, and here if we do this math, we get 0.81, and this is greater than 0, which means that it's going to be spontaneous. We do the same thing for D, and we get this value, which is greater than 0, so once again, that checks out. Okay, which has a larger potential than C? So it's going to be the opposite as what we just barely explained. That's going to be A and B, because A and B are larger than C is. And just like we did here, you can check your work, and if it's more than 0, then it's going to be spontaneous. Okay, now the last part. So we're asked to write the balanced equation for the overall reaction that delivers the highest voltage, and then to calculate the cell potential for that reaction. Okay, there we go. Now it's a little bit more focused. So we're going to use A and D. Those have the largest number of values, but we need to flip D so that it can be our anode. A is our cathode, D is going to be our anode. So our balanced equation, we go here. We need to flip our D equation. That gives us a positive 1.38. But then we need to balance the charge, and so we multiply D by 2. And then we get this equation here. We combine it, our electrons cancel, and we are left with this reaction right here. It looks like, let's see here, 2D minus. Okay, this should have a minus right here. So it should be A3 plus 2D minus going to A plus and 2D. Okay, so we use our equation, and we get an E cell of 2.85, which is going to be the overall reaction that delivers the highest voltage. Thanks so much.